Do you ever wonder what your teachers do when they're not in the classroom? Welcome to another episode of The Deck, where bands and songwriters draw inspiration from a deck of cards designed to help them with their lyrics, arrangement, and instruments. Let's meet today's artist.
Oh, he just hangs out, serves on that rock. My name's Thomas Aswick. We're at a school because he and I both teach. We both teach art, actually.
I'm Philip Huddleston, and I teach art as well. and we play in a band.
So what's success look like for Nanners?
What does success look like?
Oh, you've said for like the past 2 years, just having a vinyl.
Yeah,
Having a fully
yeah.
vinyl is success.
Like, if we could just, make records, like actual vinyl records, and one would be awesome, but like success to me is just able to make multiple ones. That to me would be it.
Would you miss teaching if you were able to do that full time?
Yeah, totally. But I would, this would be amazing to do full time too. It's a nice position to be in because I'm happy either way. What about this guy?
I think success would be doubling the band size. We need a whole string section, we need the horns, we need the pedal steel. Just bigger.
How many members are in the band now?
7.
All right, so I'm here with Tom and Philip from Nanners, and they're going to take a crack at the deck here. So fellas, you understand what we're doing?
Yeah.
Lyrics, arrangement, instruments.
Okay.
You'll turn 3 from each category in any order you choose.
Awesome. You want to lead? You want to lead off?
Yeah, let's
All
do
right.
this. All right. Lyrics. Traveling or distance should be the subject.
Okay. So we pick 2 more from this category first before moving over.
You can bounce around anywhere you want.
All right. How do you want to do it?
Let's get the lyrics out. I think that's
Okay.
gonna be the hardest.
All right. So I'll go here. Sing about work or your job.
Which is perfect because we're where you work.
Yeah. All right, man. Do you want to do that?
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go yellow. We got tell someone yes or no in the chorus of the song.
So, right off the bat, is there anything in there that intrigues you or anything that just seems like it's just way out of your comfort zone?
Well, I immediately thought we could do a song about telling the students no, you can't do something.
And then
Are you
run
gonna send
away.
them
And
somewhere?
then
or
running
something?
away for the summer. The chorus
Yeah.
could be
Okay.
running away for the
All right. I like that.
or something like that.
Now
But
you-
I don't know.
And you can throw any or all of those back, and you can do that now,
Right now, kind of so far so good.
or you can move on, let this develop a little bit further, and then decide what you want to discard.
Let's see where this goes.
Okay.
Arrangement.
Make it psychedelic. Yeah, we'll keep that one.
All right.
Absolutely.
I think we've hit on something that these guys are into.
whisper part of the lyric.
Can you do that? Last.
Use 60s style backup singing.
Yes.
I think everything
Love
there is
that.
perfect.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
How is this so easy?
All right.
All right,
Instruments. Use an accordion.
Okay.
Now, would that include like an accordion-like instrument, like a keyboard with an accordion setting, or does it gotta be the real deal?
Traditional.
I'm thinking the real deal.
Go with this one right here. Use a triangle.
All right.
Number 3.
Use a drum machine. Oh yeah, we can use a drum machine.
All right. How do you feel about the accordion and the triangle?
I don't feel good about either of those.
You don't feel good about either of those? Well, I feel good about these, so we can throw these 2 back, right?
If you wanted to throw both of those back,
But
take
the
both
risk
back.
is
If you get rid of this, use the accordion, it's gone. Whatever you turn replaces it, and you're stuck with it. You can't say, "Oh, never mind. I'll just go with the accordion."
I'm like okay with this. I can see like why you're like getting a
Yeah.
hold of one of those is like my worry.
We can get a hold of one, but I don't want to play that thing. Let's I say we throw this one back and see what comes.
I'm cool with that. I wouldn't burn the triangle. It's easy enough to throw in.
All right. And you never know. This next turn might put you in a position where you do want to burn the triangle to see where else it takes
Yeah.
you.
Okay.
So, give
Alrighty.
it a break.
To
Grab that
replace. Use the mystery
instrument.
The mystery instrument.
What's the mystery instrument? Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
That beats accordion in my book. I love it. I can totally.
Yeah, I
do
think
it.
this is gonna be
Yeah.
great.
All right, the mystery instrument's a hit.
I think it's worth trying out getting rid of the triangle. Let's just go for it.
I don't
We're gonna
know.
be so good with these that I feel like we can do.
Okay.
We can.
But you feel the drum machine?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So you're thinking, lose the triangle.
Why not? Let's go
Alright.
for it.
All right,
Cool.
taking a risk.
We'll go with purple. Purple here. Use a harmonica.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's so much
I feel
better.
way better with the harmonica than
Yeah.
the triangle.
Do you want to try to get rid of the drum machine to see what's out there?
A part of me's like, yeah, and part of me's like, man, fortune's been good to us so far that I'm like, because we don't have to use electronic drums the entire song, right? Just they have to be in the
It
song
has
at
to be
some
present
point. Okay.
and obvious.
Because right now I'm picturing like, like Strokes on the first album, like hard to
Okay.
explain, kind of like you start it with that and then it kicks into the actual drums,
Yeah.
It's like that gives us like flexibility, and I'm worried something else is gonna like.
It really does, because there's so many ways you can use the drum machine.
Yeah,
You can use
yeah.
it very, you can be sneaky about it too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I think I kind of want to stick with the drum machine.
The only other thing I'd maybe change is one of these. I think these fit well together, but I don't know about that. That just seems like such a country song, and we're writing a psychedelic traveling.
I would be like traveling through your mind,
Hey. I think you might be onto something.
If you're good, I'm good.
I'm good. I feel really good about it.
All right, I think we've got ourselves a winner here.
Awesome.
All right.
I'm looking forward to hearing your song.
Yeah,
All right.
that's gonna be fun.
We got spots over here. We got spots over here. Everyone can see on the sides, the front. Everyone's nice. This is our 10th Garland House art show, and we really wanted to do something nice and special, so we decided to make it a little bit more intimate. And so we had 5 different artists all make videos just for this. And it's a roller coaster. There's a little bit of everything, and they all do their own things in their own way, and it's very interesting how that plays out.
No, she wrote one. I'm not gonna get it right. I've included a photo below to help you see what one looks like. I do not have very much to say right now, so I will go. I prefer not to use the AC unless I have to. Stop living like a yogi and just start living. Just feel like there's no need to worry and always picture yourself like you know you. I'm just going to go to bed because I forgot to buy beer today. I can't help but wonder how this impacts on my children.
I would chew the dirt out from underneath your fingernails. I would slide my nose up and down the skin.
Jesus. Hated it. Yeah. We love the Halloween cover up.
Yeah, we do. It's like a nice, fun tradition that we do. Yeah. Well, it's just like, to me, it's like a part of it. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like,
Because you know you're practicing these songs so hard for 2 months, and then you play one set and you're done. There's a flash of and sort of.
yeah, and it's always been albums or songs that we like really love. You know.
Yeah. I still see us getting about 20 people on stage and doing ELO. We've also talked about. I really want to do Meatloaf Bad Out of Hell and just spend about a year practicing that thing. We're doing the Strokes for Halloween. This is the second time we've done the Strokes. We're doing the second album this time because we're such big fans. And I've done Springsteen, and I had to build up my lymph nodes for that. And I even remember telling Isaac Alexander, like, I can't do this. And he said, no, you'll get it. And I actually felt my lymph nodes grow. But this is the first thing where it's not so much practicing it as being a little inebriated is what really kicks it into gear.
Let's see how C. Nanners' song is coming along.
Oh yeah, the TGP stuff is due for us tomorrow.
Pretty much we got the bass part of the main part of the song, and Tom's been working up melodies to turn into lyrics. So here, and we got the drum beat. Tom is the lyricist of the song.
Yeah, so I started with like it was having to do with work was one of the cards we drew, and so I just wanted to focus on, I guess, like what we do is just teaching kids how to make art and be creative, and so a lot of things that I deal with are kids feeling like that it's a little difficult for them, just like, you know, just want to kind of quit early, and so and then just that kind of like and that kind of attitude is more just like a generalization of a lot of the students, you know, that can kind of get frustrated in certain areas, you know, and just kind of pushing past that and making it, you know, doing your best, you know. The opening lyric is, yes, it's harder, but I think that will grow. And I know it's harder, but I think that it shows. And so talking about like, even though there's the challenge, like your work's looking better, you're getting better at doing this, and I can tell, you know, that you are getting better. We focus on this fictional little girl learning to just make her picture. Yeah, like a fictional little, well, she's a real little girl, just change the name.
What do you think about it?
I like it a lot. Only with Tom singing it and thinking about him teaching, it definitely is things I've heard him say in the classroom and the students walking by. I feel, just check this out, just try to work on this and think about this, and it has Tom's sort of sensibility into it, which is why I think it's great that we got kind of 60s pop psychedelic with the 60s pop backup singing and the psychedelic tones. So I thought about it would be cool if I could do something with all the different tones, and then I thought about doing that at some point, but then I like the idea of almost treating it like what's the
Guero, yeah.
Guero, and just it gives me like it gave me a thought of like Beach Boys, so I thought we could totally go in that direction with the 60s thing.
Because I think that was like when our first discussion was like, what kind of psychedelic, you know, kind of aesthetic we were going to go for. Because there were just so many different kind of ways you can interpret that card.
I was originally thinking going Brian Jonestown Massacre and us having like 8 guitars all doing the same thing. And
which that was like an original vision of ours, like something we wanted to do was like that kind of just, I guess that more grungy psychedelic sound, the BJMs. Philip had actually written a bunch of songs for that, and kind of the fad that we were like the thing that kept happening to us was we would get these songs written and start practicing them, and we'd try to teach them to other people, or it was like just getting them to practice, or you know, so like we had a hard time even just coordinating that because we wanted it to be like 15 people, you know.
There were 11 people at the time. We did have an electronic sitar and keyboards and organs and 2 lead guitars, and it was real big, and it was called the Bakery Brigade, and I'd already made t-shirts for the band, and we had had one practice, and because it was called the Bakery Brigade back then, because the band failed, I just gave a bunch of the t-shirts to people at Boulevard Bakery, and they started wearing them.
Yeah.
What was it called?
The Bakery Brigade. We had one practice, and then we couldn't we tried to schedule more, and we just couldn't get people to come, or I don't know. It was hard to organize all the people. It was funny because we played an early Sea Nanners show even before we were called Sea Nanners, and we were all wearing the Bakery Brigade shirts, which the show was a total just shit show. It wound up being a disaster. And so it was it kind of created this early joke of oh, we'll never wear matching clothes again.
Funny how those are the ones you remember.
Yeah, I'm just we had a guitar detune and an amp blowout, so it wound up being a really big disaster.
That's funny.
So this is a Tascam interface, and it's one of the simplest, but it's also known for being one of the best and sturdy, and I've dropped it a million times, and it's great. But it just hooks in USB, and then my big speakers are my favorite thing, and I can just run the speakers into there while I'm mixing. If I'm plugging something straight in, I can hear it through the speakers with everything already mixed. And currently we have 33 tracks.
Yeah.
So this is pour one out for Brian Wilson. I need to start bouncing songs. As big as songs get on here, I need to start bouncing them over, but I do a lot of GarageBand projects on here, Photoshop on here, for events and little videos. iMovie holds up too. I mean, if you're just doing something simple, there you go. Apple.
Let's watch the Sea Nanners video. That was an awesome song, guys. Join us next time on The Deck.